Oh, hello. Dr. Deedham and I are here to say so long to the Lookout kids.
Yes, they're growing up, getting ready to leave the treehouse. They'll soon be on their own.
I'll miss them, and I'll be so lonely.
Of course you will. So will I. But we have all sorts of things we can do while they're gone, because we are resourceful.
Resourceful?
Resourceful. That's what today's show is all about. Learning to stand on your own 2 feet.
But we still need to accept help from someone we trust when we need it.
Of course. Now, be careful, Troll. Hold me up so I won't fall. Now, let's get on with today's show. The kids are creating their own circus, and I will be talking to several exciting individuals about resourcefulness. So come along, kids, and remember to look out, kids!
Look out, a focused mind will show you the way. Look out, keep yourself strong each and every day. Drinking and drugs, we know are not the way. You got to stand up for yourself, that's why I have to say. Look out, I'm looking out. Look out, I'm looking out. Drinking and drugs, we know are not the way. You got to stand up for yourself, that's why I have to say. Look out.
Hurry, step right up, ladies and gentlemen, for the greatest show on earth.
What's up, Joey?
The Lookout Kids proudly present the Lookout Circus.
Come off of it, Joey. We can't do a circus well we get the props, the costume.
Use your imagination. Old clothes, junk around the house. Come on, Janine, be resourceful. Now in the center ring, that dreamer of dreams, that beautiful dancing Carissa.
Dream, then work at making those dreams come true.
Dazzling performance. Now in ring number 1, the Flying Jasons, featuring Jason, and Jason in their death-defying family act.
Families are important. Each member supports the other. Sometimes a family member needs help from someone on the outside. There is a lot of help available.
A super team! Now in ring number 2, the super strong, full of self-esteem, Justin the Magnificent.
Each one of us is important. If we respect ourselves, that respect will come across to others.
What an example of self-trust. But wait, there is more. In the center ring, Espresso the Expressive, who can make something out of nothing. Will share his emotions.
I got the idea. Let me try.
All right. Now, may I direct your attention to the animal cage containing Janine and her jungle beasts.
Good friends are important, but remember, all things are not as they seem. Beware of frenemies and strangers.
Life is filled with wonderful opportunities. Make sure you live up to your responsibilities so that you and others can enjoy what life has to offer.
The Lookout kids sure have a lot of imagination.
Yes, and they are resourceful, too.
Yes, I guess they really don't need us or anybody else.
Not so. It is important to be resourceful, but we all need the support and encouragement of others. We have to be careful not to think like I didn't need nobody.
I didn't need nobody?
Yes, the bear in today's adventure book story. Now pay attention.
I Didn't Need Nobody was a very independent bear who knew for sure, he thought, that he didn't need anybody.
I don't need nobody. Not anybody in the entire world. I have learned to skate, I have taught myself, and now I shall skate and skate all I wish forever to please myself.
Unfortunately, while he was proudly telling himself how much he didn't need anyone, he crashed into a tree and fell onto his bare bottom.
You poor creature.
Mooed Hortense, the flute-playing cow.
Let me assist you onto your feet.
I don't need nobody.
Said Ident as he struggled to his feet.
Oh, you poor dear. Do allow me to assist.
Leave me alone. I can do it by myself. I don't need nobody.
He struggled and struggled, falling down at least 8 or 100 times, each time banging his head, arm, or seriously doing in his knees.
You know,
Mooed Hortense.
it is admirable to want to do things yourself, but there is nothing wrong with accepting help when you can't do something.
I don't need nobody.
And with that, he fell sprawling to the ground.
Good gracious, how unnecessary. I am afraid I'm not quite so independent as you. I need others.
What for? You can play that flute, can't you?
Oh, yes, I dare say I can.
You don't need anyone to help you play, do you?
Well, no, I dare say I don't.
Then you don't need nobody neither.
Of course I do. I need someone to listen to my playing. Will you?
I'm sure not going anywhere.
And so Hortense began to play the most beautiful of melodies on her flute, which brought a tear to Ident's eye and a lump of joy to Hortense's throat.
That was really beautiful,
said Ident.
I mean, that was real nice.
Oh, thank you.
Said a pleased Hortense.
I needed to hear that.
Did you really?
Of course.
I need you to help me get up.
Why, of course.
She helped him to his feet.
I liked your playing. It made me feel like dancing. I have never danced on skates before. Would you play your song again?
And so she did, for she needed someone to listen. And he danced because he needed someone to play, even though they were both good on their own at what they did.
Giving and receiving help where it is needed is just as important as trying to do things on our own. Dr. Dedham is down in his root cave to help us find all sorts of ways to be resourceful.
Oh yes, you again. My orbital occipital observatory has not been working right. I just finished fixing it with a pipe cleaner. One needs to be resourceful, you know. Speaking of resourceful, I ran into an old friend of mine the other day, Mac McGarry of the television show It's Academic. While we were chatting, he said a lot of good things about being resourceful. Here, listen in.
Think of how wonderful it is to be a human being. Now, you wouldn't want to do anything to hurt this magnificent creation. I think one of the television shows I've heard recently has the title Eye on the Prize. The prize is to gradually go along, improving at each step. And so obviously you'd never want to do anything to hurt your own progress or hurt your own mind or body.
Yes, well, that's certainly what we hope, and I want to thank you very much for offering to us these very sound words, Mr. McGarry, and it's been really a privilege to meet one of your stature and dignity.
Well, thank you, Doctor. I better stand up if I'm going to get some stature.
Well, thanks a lot. May I shake your hand?
Certainly.
Well, thank
A
you, sir.
pleasure.
The Lookout kids are putting on their own circus. I see Professor Bodywise. I know he can give them a lot of good advice.
Well, hello.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing okay. Who are you?
Me? Oh, my name is Scumbo.
Well, hi, Scumble. My name is Rob.
Oh, very pleased to meet you, Rob.
Same, yeah.
Hey, tell me, what are you doing around here?
Oh, well, I'm here taking the Bodywise Star Test.
Oh, the Bodywise Star
Yeah,
Test.
see what it is, I've been meeting all these beasts, and then if I help them make good choices, Bodywise choices, they give me an object, and I put it in my bag, and if I get all the objects, I get a Bodywise star.
Hey,
wait a minute. I have all my objects except for one. Do I get my last objects from you? I mean, do you work for Professor Bodywise?
Do I work for Professor Bodywise? Well, not exactly. But I can help you get that last object.
Oh, you
Rob.
can?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
you see,
okay.
Rob, this is where you get to make a choice.
Where I get to make a choice?
That's right. All you have to do is choose one of the objects I hold up.
Just choose one. That's
Right,
all
it's
I have
like
to
a
do?
little game. Do
Oh,
you like
that's great.
games?
Yeah, I sure do.
Well, great. All you have to do is make a choice.
All
Are
right,
you
just,
ready?
Just choose one of the things. Sure, I'm ready, yeah.
All right,
okay,
here
I'm
we
ready
go.
to choose. Sure, let's see what we got.
Ta-da!
Hey, wait a minute, Scumble. Hey, aren't those drugs?
Yeah, Coke, pot, pills. What's your choice?
Cocaine, marijuana, and pills, that's my choice?
Uh-huh.
Oh, no, I don't think so.
Oh, come on. That's the way this game is played, Rob. You don't make a choice, you don't pass the test.
Well, look, I'm not going to pass the test and get an object because I'm not going to choose any of those.
Oh, come on. This is great stuff. Huh? There's nothing more fun than doing some drugs.
Look, I don't take drugs, Scumble, man. I don't need them.
What's the matter, Rob? Are you afraid?
Well, sure.
What do you got to lose?
Look, I know if you fool around with drugs, you got your life to lose.
Come on, I haven't got all day to sit around chatting. Now hurry up, Rob. Choose.
This is tough. Look, I know drugs are dangerous, and I don't want to choose any of his drugs, but he says I have to make a choice.
Hey, Rob, what are you
would guys
doing?
do?
What are you doing?
Well, I was just asking my friends what they would do.
Hey, don't listen to them.
No, why not?
Come on, they're just a bunch of stupid kids.
Oh, wait a second here, Scumble. Well, I tell you what, me and all of my friends, we choose not to take any of your drugs.
You do?
Yes.
Well, Rob, you made the right choice.
We did?
Yes, congratulations. You're the new assistant for the traveling menagerie.
Oh, great,
You helped the beast
great.
make body-wise choices, and when you had to choose, you made a body-wise choice for yourself.
Well, we sure did.
Great.
Okay.
And you know what? Here's your last object, Rob.
What is
a body-wise star.
Oh, look at that, my body-wise star.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Scumble, thank you.
Well, here we are at Glass Manor Elementary School, and we are at the science fair, where lots of boys and girls have, out of their own resourcefulness, created lots of science projects. And with me today is Nikisha. She's a first prize winner at the science fair. Hello, Nikisha.
Hi.
Could you tell us about your project?
Well, I did a project on fish to see how they related to a certain environment, and the certain environment was a small fish bowl.
Well, that sounds very, very interesting. And you did this on your own?
Yes.
Well, congratulations to you for winning.
Thank you.
James, what do you do in the summer when you have lots of free time?
Sometimes my father takes me swimming, or I go outside to ride my bike.
Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. Let me ask you this. What are you going to do this summer?
I'm going to visit my baby cousin.
Does your mom or dad work? Or when you come home from school, are you there by yourself?
Yes.
Well, what are the things you do when you're by yourself?
I read a book or do my homework.
Hey, hello, Randy.
Hi.
What's that you've got in your hand?
A monster.
A monster! Wow! Can that monster say anything? Can you make him growl? Wow! It scares me to death. Do you like to pretend?
Yeah.
I can tell. You like to pretend. Let me see who you really are. Take off that mask.
No way.
Oh, you're not going to take it off? Take it off and let's see who you are. Go ahead. Pull it off.
Okay.
Get that mask off. Wow! There you are. Now, who are you really?
Stephen.
Stephen. And Stephen likes to pretend. And you think You had me fooled, and you thought I thought you were Mr. Rat. You shake my hand? Mm-hmm. All right, thanks for being on the show.
We've had a lot of wonderful people offer sound advice during our time at the Lookout. Let's listen to these reminders.
You must always say no to drugs and avoid being around people who engage in drugs, because drugs will destroy your body.
There's nothing glamorous about drugs. You have to say no. You have no choice.
I think the parents should be the role models. I don't think it should be some guy out there riding around in a Mercedes-Benz or some guys with all these rope chains around their neck. Those shouldn't be our young people's role models. First of all, it should be our parents.
The most important thing, Justin, is just because someone else has tried drugs doesn't mean that you have to do it. All you've got to do is say no.
There's Blinky and Bee. They're professional clowns. They certainly need a lot of imagination and resourcefulness to do what they do. Hello, Blinky and Bee. Tell us, what is imagination?
Imagination. Do you know what it is, Bee?
Thinking that something's not here, but it's really here in your mind.
Oh, it's in your mind. And you bring it out and it comes to life without really being here. Mm-hmm. That's imagination, I think.
Bee, why do you like clowning?
Well, you're different than all the other kids in your class, and you're special in this. And if school's really hard for you, you could come home and be a clown. And you can feel better, you can smile instead of being depressed.
Blinky, is that something in your hand?
Yes, there is. There's a glove. No, wait a minute. I see. Look. Do you see? Can you see? I got the world in my hand. Do you see that?
Yes, I can see that if I use my imagination.
There is really something there, if you believe.
Aren't we lucky to have such good friends to help us to discover our own resourcefulness? But wait, I see Evelina back at the Lookout. She's no friend. Better look out, kids.
Courtney, I really like your costume for the circus. Where did you get it?
I made it. The nose is from a sponge ball with a slit in it, and the hat is made from folded paper.
Justin, don't you like Courtney's costume?
I sure do.
Justin, how did you do that?
It's easy. It's an old pillowcase, and all you need is to be a little creative and a little resourceful.
Well, my little friends want to be creative, do they?
What do you want?
Yeah, we don't trust you.
I have all sorts of things that you could experiment with. Pills, powders, alcohol. Eat some of them. Drink, smell all of them. See what they will do.
No way! That's a stupid kind of experimenting.
Forget you. You just want us to get messed up with drugs.
Very well. If that's the way you want to be, unfriendly, no sense of adventure.
You heard us. We'll put you on trial to get you out of here.
Out of here! Out of here! I shall never get out of here! I am as much a part of this treehouse as you are, you overgrown elm twig. I'll be back up here, and I'll have you in my power yet!
I'm glad she's gone.
So am I, but I wish she would stay away forever so we wouldn't have to worry with her.
I think we should put her on trial. Justin, you can be the judge. She's a real danger to all of us.
Yeah, we just have to remember, too.
Look out, kids!
Troll is right. People like Evelina will always be around to tempt us to sell or use drugs as the answer for whatever we need. Just like Jack in the play the kids have made up. He wanted to grow up big and strong. He just went about it the wrong way.
I'm tired of being little. up fast, just like that beanstalk, that old-time story about me. I want to be cool, you know, one of the gang.
Jack, we are poor.
What do you mean, Mom?
Your father took the last of the money before he left and used it all for beer. We're going to have to sell the lawnmower.
Oh, Mom, not the lawnmower.
It's all we have left. And it used to be that people had cows, but nowadays, well, we will have to make do with what we have.
Okay, Mom. I'll stick a for sale sign on the handlebar.
Hey, boy, what's the sign for?
Gotta sell our lawnmower.
What do you want for it?
My mom wants all the money she can get.
What about you?
Me? I just want to go up fast.
Tell you what, here are some pills. They'll make you get big sooner than you'll know.
Aren't they supposed to be beans?
That was the old story. This is today. Take these pills and give me the mower.
Sure. Well, make me grow big. Like a giant.
You're right, kid.
I'll eat them right away.
Jack, answer me. Jack, what is happening?
I'm turning into a vegetable brain, Mom. I ate the pills that the guy said would make me grow big.
You're big, all right, but your mind isn't big. Why did you trust that stranger?
I'm sorry, Mom.
Now you won't be able to finish the story. You are supposed to climb to the top of the John Beanstalk, get the bag of gold from the giant's castle, and make us all rich.
Gee, I wish I hadn't tried to rush things.
Now you are the giant and the beanstalk. Honestly, Jack, this is a good thing this is only a story, or there would be nothing left to do but to plant you in the garden.
Maybe you're right. People can really mess things up by trying to be cool and rush things.
They sure can.
Maybe I'll have better luck in another story.
We never have to be bored. There are lots of things to do when we trust our own resourcefulness.
Don't experiment foolishly. You could hurt yourself.
Learn to stand on your own and accept help from others when you need it.
Enjoy your life by staying drug-free. The Honorable Judge J. Justin. Will everyone please rise?
You may be seated. Bailiff, you may read the charges.
The Lookout Kids charge Evelina with trying to lead kids into drug abuse. She has tempted them to sell illegal substances with promises of money and has made false statements about the use of drugs. Get rid of her. We want her out of the Lookout.
Yeah! Order in the court. Evelina, how do you plead?
I am innocent. Innocent, I tell you.
First witness. Would you state in your own words exactly how Evelina has tempted you?
Often, when I'm alone and have nothing to do, she comes to me and suggests I start messing with some of the drugs that are around.
I see. And when she does this, what do you do?
I tell myself that I don't want to mess up my brain. I use my own resourcefulness and find something else to do.
Like what?
Like reading, making a scrapbook, or calling my friend to come over and play.
I see. Next witness, Your Honor. Bailiff, will you call the next witness?
The Lookout Kids call to the stand Joey Lex. That Evelina needs to be locked up forever.
I will have silence in this court. Would you please tell the court exactly what Evelina has done to you?
Well, sometimes when I'm feeling that everyone is luckier than I am, she would come to me and promise me a lot of money if I sell drugs for her.
What do you do?
I remind myself that I'm okay the way I am and that I want to be proud of the way I make money and not ashamed.
What do you do to make money?
I trim my neighbors' weeds. I help them clean out their garage. I feel good about myself when I've done things like that.
There you have it, Your Honor.
Evelina, you have heard the witnesses against you. Do you have anything to say in your defense?
Defense? Defense! I don't need a defense. I don't even exist. I only exist in your mind. I am all the evil thoughts that live inside the brain of everyone.
You heard her. She's evil. And she tempts us and she tries to get us in trouble. Order, order. Evelina is right. She exists in our minds. We can control her by controlling ourselves and by doing what we know is right. I declare this court at recess. You are left to your own resources.
Yes, well, I think the Lookout kids have learned important lessons. I believe I can trust them to be on their own. I'm off to enjoy my vacation. While you're enjoying your free time, you might want to read some of these books. The Quitting Deal, Kids Day In and Day Out, and The Patchwork Quilt. That's it for now. We want you to keep growing and doing well.
There are lots of exciting things in store for you when you finally bloom as an adult.
That's an absolutely corny remark, Troll.
So until next time, remember to
look out, kids!